say that like that.
Hey man, hey, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, okay? I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink. And I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
Even though I don't really need to clap anymore, especially on this flat platform. But hi guys, it's Isaac William Joseph here, and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I am sitting here in Jordan's office over Zoom, sans Jordan, because this happened a lot sooner than we predicted. Just Isaac and Marcellus episodes. Because Jordan, like, I remember 2 episodes ago, we were talking about the ins and outs of this, and I was like, well, let me first introduce you. Guys, Marcellus is in studio.
He's like, yeah, let me get right into it.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got home from work. I was like, yo, we're about to do this podcast thing, and it just made my day even better.
Good. I'm glad. But yeah, 2 episodes ago, maybe even more than that at this point, I mentioned the people are going to find out what an Isaac and Marcellus podcast only is going to be like in about a year and a half. He's like, oh, it's probably going to happen way sooner than that.
Gotcha.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Sometimes you suck at showing up to the podcast. So yeah,
way sooner than you thought.
With that comes some awesome grace, because I mean you're being consistent way sooner than I thought you would be, to be honest.
I know. I thought about that earlier today, and I said, I bet he didn't realize how consistent I was about to make this. I have it on my calendar to repeat every Tuesday. Boom, 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 boom.
Very awesome, man. I love that. Because like we were talking about, like, hey, not until the baby exists in outside of the wife, it exists inside the wife right now, but not until
not outside the wife,
not outside the wife. Nope.
Wife.
But yeah, I'm really glad that you're running full steam ahead
I'm here
with this podcast stuff.
I'm here. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm excited. I don't know any other words. I'm excited.
Well, it's okay. Since we didn't really write anything down, and the only segment that we really planned for was the get your lips wet segment.
Yo, shut up, okay? I couldn't find it.
Tell us your journey in not finding this week's drink.
Jordan sent me what the drink was going to be today. Let me just say that. It was today. And so I'm like, oh, I should be able to find that at like Casey's or whatever. And he's like, yeah, it should be like anywhere. Well, I go to Come and Go, not there. I'm like, okay, not there. I try another Come and Go, not there. I tried Casey's, don't see it. So I'm like, well, in the video he sent me, it looks like it's in like
Hy-Vee.
So, but I'm like, he works at the Grimes Hy-Vee. I'm not going all the way to Grimes.
Well, it might be every Hy-Vee.
If I would have went to Grimes, I would have been sitting right next to you.
Yeah, that's so true.
Then I'm like, I could just drink it
and
there.
Then we would have just shared the drink.
Exactly. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I get my own drink. I'm here in my basement. Obviously, it's blurred, but maybe I just get my own drink and we do a double get your lips wet with 2 different drinks.
Oh snap! The first time ever outside of bracket episodes. Let's get it.
And I'll be honest with you, the drink I'm gonna grab, I'll save it. But the drink I'm gonna grab, I would love to get sponsored by I'll talk about it. I got a lot of these drinks in my refrigerator right now.
You're about to bust out in Arizona, aren't you?
Nah.
Nah?
I want to get sponsored by this company so bad because one, I love the company. Two, I love the founder.
Oh, you made love to the founder.
Whoa. Didn't say that. Did not
okay.
say that.
I was about to say founders are usually really old, you know.
Not this founder.
One of
the youngest founders, actually.
Young gun founder, kind of like me. That's cool.
Yeah. One of the youngest founders I know. But I don't know if we're gonna do it right now. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Well, then,
do you want to get your lips wet right now? Do you want to get your lips wet right now? Never said that before in my life, but I'm saying it now.
Let's get a little bit warmed up first. How about that?
Good.
Man. So going back to how, especially when Jordan didn't tell us until a few hours ago that he wouldn't be part of this episode. What a guy.
What a guy.
But anyways,
we love him.
Yes. I've become a professional at pulling out content out of anywhere, even if we're not prepared some weeks,
Yeah.
And so I think, especially with you still being like brand new and with Jordan gone, I think
he's
it's a
still
very
here.
Good opportunity. What?
I say he's still here. He's just in our hearts.
Yes, Jordan will always be in our hearts. But yeah, let me just lay down the reality. Okay. Jordan's not leaving yet. He's just a butt and wasn't showing up this week. But I think this is a really good opportunity for us to get to know
each other.
Oh, sure, you can get to know me. I
don't know you very well.
So like regular listeners.
Okay.
I mean, especially for like the really consistent listeners, they know you.
The millions.
They like you.
Yep.
But like,
I'm glad
you're new in this setting, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Long time coming.
Yes, it is long time coming, to be honest. But I think let's get to know all about Marcellus, a Marcellus host highlight episode. So to really maybe lay down the land of what that really means, episodes 97, 98, and 99 were host highlight episodes. Sime, Jordan, and myself.
Okay.
And we basically like told a short story of our life, why we do the things that we do, maybe a little bit about our job, our favorite things that this life has to offer us, some of our goals, some of our favorite foods or drinks or whatever it may be. Jordan told his life story through drinks in his like the eras of his drinks, and
eras of his drinks.
Yeah, like he broke down every era of his life with what the drink was most significant.
That's kind of cool. Okay,
in that time, yeah, that was like a 3-hour podcast almost. I think it was awful, but anyways, he homie loves to give everybody 100% of the details of 100% of the story.
It bees like that sometimes.
I tell him, hey man, you don't got to be married to the details. Okay. We just got to know the play-by-play, baby, but he tells stories his way and I tell stories my way. One of us makes short films. It's whatever.
Me.
But yeah, Marcellus, maybe we could start with, I don't know if we've already gotten into it, but like, just how bananas it is that you even want to be associated with this podcast, just like your motivations and what makes you excited for being here as a host,
Yeah. So I'm Marcellus Willoughby, the first. There's no other. I met Isaac, what is it now, 3 years ago?
I
Three and a
think
half years
4.
ago? 4 years ago? Oh
It
gosh.
was like 4 Easters ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago. And we literally like I watch a lot of videos on like Facebook or YouTube, whatever, or like or like TikTok, like those like how people become best friends, and it's like you see them the first time, and it's like, hey, what's going on, man? And it's like the second time you see them, hey, man, hey, what's going on? Third time, and it's like, hey, are you going to this? Yeah, I am. And then fourth time, you're best friends. Ours didn't happen like that. It was like the first time I saw him was like, oh my gosh, like you like WWE? Yeah, I love WWE because I saw his shirt. He was wearing I think you were wearing your Bray Wyatt shirt. And I
It
was
was my
like,
Bray Wyatt hoodie. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I was like, I was like, I love him. And you went, who? And I was like, him, Bray Wyatt. We're like, wait, really? I was like, yeah, I love Bray Wyatt. And since it like literally just hit it off. We talked about football and wrestling, and then that's when the next time he saw me, he was like, I do this thing, called some production. Like literally, he just kind of told me everything. I was like, "That's really cool." I went to school for videography and all that, and you were like, "What? Like that's really cool. I'm going to school now for that." And so it's just we just hit it off immediately. And I think how this came into fruition is I really wanted to be a part of a podcast. I wanted to do a podcast. Ever since podcasting was a thing, I never really wanted to do it alone. I started a podcast by myself called The Adventures of Gert Boy. There's 2 episodes.
Yeah.
No, sorry, there's 1 episode. And at the end of the episode, I leave it on a cliffhanger, and that was 4 years ago. Um, and so I literally,
Okay.
I have people who ask me, they're like, "When's the next one? I want to know what you were drinking." Because at the end, I go, and the drink of the choice was that was it. And so,
Do
and
you even remember?
I do. It was an Arizona
Snap.
iced tea. It was an Arizona iced tea. To this day, a lot of people don't know that. So you're getting a little insight here. But I just remember when he had started Too Many Words and everything, and I was like, man, that'd be so cool. Well, he kind of, approached me about it. He was like, you want to be on it sometime? And I'm like, sure, that'd be great. And I never went on. I never lined up that way. And then I remember I used to make jokes about how he never asked me to be a host and
Yeah,
never asked me to
whatever.
be on. And he would say just, oh, whatever. Like he would ask me all the time to be on, and I just didn't have the time to do it. And finally, I would say 2 years ago, I remember I came to him and I was like, he came to me and asked me like, you're always asking to be a guest on here, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, I'd really love for you to be a part of Scald Stone. And I think you'd really bring some. I was like, okay. Like, like it wasn't even like, let me think about it. I just went, yeah, all right, I'll do it. And he was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't know what I'd do, but I'll do it. And I think at that time is when we did was it Unfadable? What is it? Unfadable.
Unfadable. Well,
Un-
we did on Raining and Defending.
there you go. There you
Raining
go.
and Defending.
Raining and Defending. We had 1 episode.
Well, you were on 1 episode. We did like
We
about 12.
had 1 episode.
Okay. Yes.
We had 1 episode because, and it was me. I'll be honest with you. It was a great. We were cracking up. We had really good conversation. Like it was really good. I'll let him say why it's not up anymore or why it's never going to be
I'll
up.
probably put it back up. Just
But
because I probably don't
think
care.
I think it was really good. He loved it. I remember ending it, and he was like, "Bro, that was the best back and forth," and we'd like it flowed really well. And I really thought that too. And I remember coming home that day and was talking to my wife and was like, "I like this Isaac guy. Like he has heart and he has like he's driven." And I was like, I need someone in my life that's like that because I start crap and then I get bored with it. And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I think I get bored with it because there's no one else around. I'm such a community type of person. Like I want to do something with other people, to have fun with other people. That if I'm like, yeah, I can have fun by myself. It just why when I can share this like with everyone. And so fast forward a little bit, I started doing con walks. As you guys saw me on the con walks. And funny enough, I was supposed to be the photographer and videographer for the con walks and everything. And then it just flipped. I was like, I want to do it, and he was like, okay, go ahead. And so I do all the con walks, which I love. And I don't know if you guys have seen them. You know that I have my little segments and my little con walks and
The
everything.
best part of these episodes, these convention episodes, man. Yeah, it's so good.
And I love doing it. I feel so at peace and at home when I'm doing stuff for Scald Stone. Um, um, I am, as everyone should know, I don't know, a devout Christian. You know, God leads my path, and so
Absolutely.
that's just something Isaac and I really clicked on. And a lot of times when we're having meetings behind the doors, you know, you guys don't see those meetings. That's what we talk about. You know, how can we allow God to lead us in this next, you know, what we're doing next? Because if He's not leading us, then what are we doing it for? You know, what's
Yeah.
the end goal? And so I remember finally, which is weird. It was this year, literally this year. Um, I remember going to my wife after we found out we were pregnant. Like a week later, I went, "Hey, I'm gonna start doing podcasting again and streaming and all these different things." And she's like, "Yeah, I've heard it before. You're gonna start it and get bored and not do it anymore." And I was like, "No, I'm doing it. Like, I need something that's gonna push me." And I didn't know what it was. And out of the blue, a week later, 2 weeks later, Isaac says, "Hey, can we talk?" And we talk. And he literally was like, "Hey, I feel like it's time for you to be a part of this podcasting thing and being a host." And I was like, this is weird, but literally a week ago, I was thinking the same thing. And so I told my wife, and she was like, God will line up things and where we don't know. He makes a way when we don't think there's a way. And it happened. And so I know I said, I mean, I told him that I probably won't be as consistent, but like, this is the second week in a row. And I, at 7:30, when 7:30 hit at my job, I was like, oh, I can't wait for 7:45 because that's when I can start to go home. And it takes me about 15 minutes to get home anyway. And so I'm like racing home so I can get on this dang podcast because I've just been thinking about it all day because I'm like, I get to be a part of something so great. Yeah, sure. I always joke in our con stuff, and even when we're not doing videos, you can ask Isaac. I joke and say we have millions of listeners,
We
and
do.
and anytime anyone asks, he can attest to this. They're like, "How many listeners do you have?" I go, "Millions." Or if they're like, "Who's going to see this?" I go, "Millions." And they always like, "Wait, really?" And Isaac always says, he's like, "No, no." I'm like, "No, there are going to be millions," and I do that because I'm speaking it into existence that this is going to flourish into something amazing, and that we're gonna do maybe vlogs. I don't know, vlogging and
Vlogs are good. Vlogs are good.
we're gonna be
We
vlogging and we're gonna be like it'll be a random day, like we're going to Walmart and we're gonna have a challenge, and the Walmart challenge is this is this, and then you'll see it next on the podcast. I don't know. I have so many ideas, and Isaac knows this. That
yeah.
I'm a huge idea guy. I just don't know how to put it like out there. And he's really good at like this is how you put it out there. And so for all that to be said, just that's where I started. And I mean, like I said, I went to school for this. I think so. There's a video that I have that I would love to show. Like I would love to like put it on Scald Stone YouTube or something like that. I just don't know if I don't want us to get in trouble. It's not bad at all. It's and I think I've showed you. It's my my goldfish video. Have I ever showed you that?
Mm, I don't know.
Like
I
the
don't
like
think
the
so.
snack goldfish. Well,
Oh,
my senior year of college, we had to make a commercial, and I made my friend and I made a 50 Shades of Grey goldfish commercial, and I play the main character. It's when I say it's incredible. We used a Black Magic Cinema camera, which is a $20,000 camera to shoot every scene. But like it didn't go anywhere past school, like a school project. And I think that type of stuff would be cool to like showcase for Scald Stone because it's made really well and all the short films he makes and I'm excited. And I want to be able
yeah.
to when my baby is born and is growing up in this household for my baby to say my dad makes content. This is my dad's content and be proud
Mhm.
of something. So,
Dude,
yeah.
it is so cool when my niece and nephew think I'm famous.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've been doing this since the nephew was 3.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since basically when the niece was born.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, oh yeah, Isaac's on TV.
Yeah.
Isaac's on the radio. Isaac makes
you are.
movies.
You are on the radio.
Like,
You make movies.
like it's, dude, you're gonna have moments like that. If we're still doing this stuff 3 years down the road, 4 years down the road, and your kid's gonna be like, my dad is more famous than yours. It's gonna be cute, and it's gonna be, I don't know.
And I'm here for it. Honestly, I'm here for it. I mean, I know. I don't know where. I truly don't know where God will take this. I don't. But all I know is that He has a plan for it. And I shared this with my dad. Actually, we were talking about this. I said, even if God says we're only going to get like 5,000 listeners and 5,000 viewers, and that's all we amass to for anything we do. At least I was able to reach those many people. Like, you know what I mean? Like
5,000 sounds really nice,
right?
now.
Like, you know, like that's what I'm saying. like wow. So, and knowing that I'm doing it with His plan forward, not my own, because it is truly not my own. Just makes me happy. It makes me believe in it even more. Yeah. And I'm here. Nice to meet everyone. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, I'm super glad. I'm super glad that you're here. I do love how much, like, I feel like there's a lot of people in my life where I can't really recall how we met. Like, I know why we met, but I can't exactly remember the play-by-play. But with you, bro, I remember, because it was like my first Easter with the church.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find things that were like kind of warm, because it was like a cold Easter morning, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, the only hoodie I have right now has a demon on it. Should I wear this? This is kind of embarrassing. I don't know. I hope people don't judge me. And then you caught me when I was like trying to change out of it into the We Love Our City shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I like that. You what? I like that. And you said, like, the first complete sentence you ever said was that you were an avid watcher. And that made me feel welcome.
Yeah.
That did make me feel welcomed, and it was really cool. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I had always struggled to make friends growing up. And you know, with the podcast, it makes making friends a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know, getting a lot of connections and all that stuff. But like, people talk about how it's even harder to make friends as an adult. And we met before a lot of the Skullstone stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
And you taught me what it was like to actually make adult friends. Because for a while, the only things that we did talk about was pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And I remember just waiting on the day where it could burst into more than that, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just naturally has. And fast forward to today, we're podcasting together. You know, this is like a thing that I've been wanting almost as much as, and as long as you've been wanting it, you know?
We're best friends, everyone. You wouldn't have guessed it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have guessed it. I know.
Man.
How can I be best friends with someone with a beard like that? I don't know.
Welcome to the Not the Too Many Words podcast, just the Marcellus and Isaac glazing session.
Hey,
where we talk about how great one another are.
Hey, it be like that sometime, man. It be like that. Sometimes you gotta glaze your friends. I don't know. Hold on. Don't say it like that. Hey. Don't say it like that, man. Oh, My bad.
Oh, but yeah, when we met, I didn't start any of the Scald Stone stuff. I was actually like
Yeah.
in the middle of like, I don't know what I was in the middle of.
Oh, I know what you
Uh,
were in the middle of, but we don't have to get into that. We don't have to get. That's for a different day. That's a
yeah,
different day.
yeah, 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 yeah,
That's a
yeah.
different day. That's a
And
different day.
and I was actually working at a steel factory, and there was no
Were you?
podcast, there was no Scald Stone Productions. I think we met in 21. Um, maybe
Oh, maybe. I
Easter
don't.
of 21.
That means Hannah and I weren't married yet. It was before we were married.
No, you were always married when we met, so probably Easter of 22 then, which feels weird.
Okay, then 3 years. Yeah, 22.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird. We know exactly how we met. We just are forgetting when.
No, it was definitely 22. It was definitely
Okay.
22
Okay.
because then I saw you
Because
again at Young Adults. You started coming to Young Adults,
yes, yeah.
and
So
then it started to
I
flourish more.
yeah, I have no memory of you only being engaged. So yeah,
Okay, then yeah, it was 22.
but um, let's see, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, just the the evolution for me personally. And it's kind of cool that you were almost having a front row seat to that. Where I started a podcast. I told you
Yeah,
about this podcast. And,
yeah.
you know, started getting it back into writing.
Mm-hmm. You did.
It was just going to be like a blog, you know,
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
where I would just
Yeah.
write articles and short stories. And now it's like, we don't have like this huge kingdom of people,
Yeah.
but we have like this huge, close community of people.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, we do. Oh man,
And
it is
it's
so
really
cool.
special.
Yeah.
Like we go to conventions and half the boothers know us, you know,
Which is so cool.
because they're all our friends now,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
I don't know, man. Jordan and I, we were talking about how we've earned everything we have, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Just glad
Gotta
to
work.
have you aboard,
Gotta work
brother.
for it, and I'm ready to work for it. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess I've been working for it anyway, but
yeah.
behind the scenes.
Don't let the fire fizzle up, bro. Okay, because I'm glad that you're here for your second week in a row. But I've hired people on, whether it be backstage or in front of the camera or behind the camera or however you say that. Um, there's been people who are like all in, you know, and they make a bunch of graphics for me. And then
Whoa,
like a
don't call.
week
Hey, don't
later,
call people out. Don't call people out.
oh, I'm not calling people out. I'm not
They
calling
know,
people out.
but you know they know who they is.
Oh, I know that they know who that is. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. This was years ago. I'm in good graces with them now.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
But like they make a lot of graphics for me. And then something happens. And then they're just like they're not making them anymore.
Going ghost. That's what we call it. Going ghost. Danny Phantom.
And so, yeah.
But I'm here. Second week. I already got.
just don't let it fizzle out, you know?
I'm here.
There will be weeks. There will be weeks where you're
I'm
just gonna
here.
be like, work was so hard. I'm tired. I don't know if I can do this.
Work was hard, and I am tired. And it don't seem like it because when I come home, work does not follow me into that door.
That's awesome, man. That's really healthy, actually.
I don't bring work home. I tell my wife all the time, don't bring work home. It's hard for her. But no, work stays out there. I do door-to-door work. I'll just say that right now. And it gets hard. A lot of people hate door-to-door people. I try to be as friendly as possible. I even had people today that were like, I typically don't answer the door for door-to-door people, but I don't know, something about you makes me trust you. I'm like, well, thank you, and they don't buy anything. Like they don't buy anything anyway. Can't really say what I do because I know for a fact I'll get in trouble. But,
Hey, we basically have like the same job at this point.
right.
We're just promoting a service.
Exactly. We promote a
and they're not
service.
buying anything off of us.
Right.
But we're here, and if they're interested in buying,
Exactly. And so I get a lot of people, like, I had really good conversations today, and I'm actually in my own neighborhood, which is pretty cool, knocking on my like neighbors' doors and everything. And one guy opened, and actually it was his wife. She opens up and she's like, "Hi." She kept doing it. She's like, "Hi, hi." And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" And her dog runs out and is attacking me like, ah. And I'm like, "Oh," and she's like, "I'm so sorry about my dog." I'm like, "Is he young?" "Yeah, he's 8 months. We just got him. We're trying to train him." And I'm like, "Well, is your husband home?" And she's like, she just stops and looks at me. And I'm like, "Everything okay?" And she goes, "Well, I thought you were my husband when you knocked on the door, so I was recording because my dog was getting excited. And then when I opened the door, it was some random guy." And I was like, "Well, my bad. I can leave." Like, I can leave. And she's like, what are you doing here?" So I told her what I was doing. And she was like, "Wait for my husband to get home. He wants that." And I'm like, "Okay,
Really?
he was already home. He was sitting in his car, apparently." So he comes home, he comes up to the front. I find out he's a lawyer. He does tenant lawyer or something like that. He helps with people who rent and stuff like that.
Lawyer for hire.
And we got to talking. I mean, he got what I was telling him I was in the neighborhood for. He did get it. And he was like, "I've been waiting for you." And I'm like, "I know, I'm here." But it was just really cool because a 2-minute like sign up process turned into a 45-minute conversation about how they just got married, and how the reason she looked at me like that is because I asked her where her husband was, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I just got married and this is my husband." Like, it was really cool for them to say that. And then he followed me down the street with his dog, and he just talked to me more. And he was like, "Yeah, we know them and we know them. And it's so cool that you're in our neighborhood now." And he goes, "Now, when I see you, I have a new friend." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "Yeah, you're my friend now." He's like, "You're really cool." I'm like, "Well, thank you." And he's like, "We're about the same." He's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 28. He's like, "I'm 27. I'm like, "Really cool." And he's like, "We're young guys out here." And he's like, "This is what it means to be a community." And I got to my car and I was like, that, like, people see door to door and salesmen and stuff like that and see what we do as like, "Oh, you're the grime of the earth." But then they don't see the conversation I have like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Dude.
I literally just, like, he's going to see me in the neighborhood now and be like, "Hey, like, what's going on?" Like, it's going to be cool. And so it's just cool that we do what we do because, like you said, we go to conventions and we know like half the booths there. And people ask me, they're like, "How do you know those people?" Like my dad, it's so funny. I might bring up my dad a lot in our podcast because he is like, I would say my wife is my number one fan, but he gives her a run for her money. like he is so invested in everything I do. I remember I told him I went to Twin Cities Con. He was like, "What's that?" He did his research. I didn't have to tell him.
Really?
He literally went and was like, and he's like, "Did you go and see this person? And did you?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, yeah. I actually didn't even have to wait in line. They kind of just, I know the guy." And what? Oh my God. Like, he thinks it's the coolest thing in the world. And so, being able to like tell people that, like, even if we don't have the biggest following, we are making the most impact, I feel like. And we're making so many cool connections that since you started this like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, it went from like this to like, honestly, in my eyes, some of the coolest things we do is way more cool than a lot of people that I know. Honestly, there are some people that I know that make videos right now that have like over. I have a friend right now, and I know he'd be cool with me saying all this. His name's Lorenzo. He lives in Calgary, Italy. He's Italian. We met because he was a foreign exchange student in my high school. We still talk.
And he does the car stuff, doesn't he?
Car stuff.
I'm trying to remember. I think he told me a story about him.
Car stuff.
But go on.
Well, no, he we met in high school. Him and I talked about the Lord because he asked me why I was going to church and stuff like that, and I told him, and it was kind of foreign to him at the time. But now he's a Christian, and his goal in life was to, like, literally, this was his goal. He was like, if I don't make it in the NBA, because he's a really good basketball player, he goes, I want to do something for the NBA, something. I don't know.
That's right. Sports photography, right?
Yeah, yep. And so
That's right.
he does sports photography and everything, but then he started doing motion capture and like making weird motion capture stuff. Well, he got so good with it now that he and I know he'd be okay with me saying this. He makes videos for ESPN and the NBA and Bleacher Report and everything like that. Like when who just won the, I think it was what is it? Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City just won the finals. There's a video that they put out of like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander taking the throne. He made that video. Got over like 5 point something million views. And he like messaged me and was like, "Did you see my video? Did you?" And I'm like, I saw your video. It literally played right after the finals went off. Like, yeah, I saw your video, dude. And he was like, "That's me." And I'm like,
that's super cool.
Like, that's and like for me to know someone like that, and like he's him and I have talked about this before. Like he's like he has so many followers and he does stuff like that. But then he saw our video of me doing the con walk and talking to certain people. Well, there was someone in that video that he knows. I don't remember who it was, where he was like, I can't believe you got to meet the artist of, like, he was freaking out. And I'm like, dude, you make videos for ESPN. He goes, I don't care. He was like, you got to meet blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow. Like, that's when I was like, hold up. What I do is pretty cool. Like,
yeah. We're just a spider web of people who think certain people are awesome. You know? And it doesn't have to be up higher or down below or anything like that. It's just an equal scale of who knows who, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Connections. It's the name of the game, man.
Yeah, like we don't have a crazy amount of social media presence, which is kind of ironic because we're a media company.
We'll get there. It'll happen.
I'll hire the right social media guru one of these days, right? When we actually have money. But but like the in-person impact really is special, you know?
Yeah.
Like our most viewed episodes continue to be our live events. And I'm not talking about YouTube views. I'm talking about people who show up. You know? And that's really special, you know? But yeah, man.
Battleborn.
Yes. Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights, baby.
The Vegas Golden Knights, man.
Yeah. Way better than the Anaheim Ducks.
They are. You're right.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I mean, hey, do we want to talk about the other thing about Marcellus, the all of his sports teams?
Hey, you know you don't want to talk about my football team.
Hey, I was actually gonna bring him up.
You know you don't want to talk about my football team. I got a soft
spot for that team.
You know, you Mr. Raiders, you know you don't want to talk about my football team, baby.
Amen. Same old Raiders, man.
You know you don't want to talk about them Chargers losing at my team. You know.
Oh, I can talk about the Chargers losing. I can always talk about the Chargers.
You know you don't want to talk about my team. That JD5 special. You better stop.
That's you mean the quarterback that you got from my favorite college team?
Hey, crazy. Sucks to suck, baby. Raiders could have traded up.
Where's my LSU hat? Anyways.
They could have traded up. They didn't.
Can we? Now we're getting a little bit of football is not a popular topic for the listeners, but we're probably gonna talk about it anyways. Hey, the Chiefs lost last night. Doesn't that feel good?
Makes me feel good.
Dude, did you watch that game? The Jaguars versus the Chiefs?
I saw the highlights. I watched like the last quarter till like So like 4 minutes left, and then I was like, all right, I got to turn this off.
Oh, dude, the last 4 minutes was so exciting.
I saw the highlights this morning. I was like, oh, I turned off right as it was about to get good. So Trevor
Dude.
Lawrence tripping and then running into the end zone, and
Yeah.
okay,
I don't
maybe
know if
it was drawn up. You know, they did it on purpose. They were like, oh, we're in a trip.
I don't know if any other quarterback in the league right now can do that.
Come on now.
To have the instinct to believe that the play can still keep going.
Come on now.
To still be trying. Like, I feel like at least half the league, the quarterback would just jump on it and call the play dead.
Nah, JD5 would get up, still be alive, run around, and get right.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
Where do you think
Daniels,
Trevor Lawrence learned it from? Come on now.
Trevor Lawrence is older than.
Okay, don't mean just because you old don't mean you can't learn something from somebody. You better stop.
Hey, he's not old. He's 6 days younger than me, or older than me. He's 6 days older than me.
And you're old.
What are you?
I'm Unc, apparently. That's what they keep calling me at church, so I'm gonna just roll with it. I'm Unc.
All right.
But I know people don't want to listen to us talk about sports. I know.
Yeah. It's time to get them lips wet, Marcellus.
It's time to get them lips wet.
So
I'm doing the intro. I'm doing the intro.
Okay.
Hold on. Whoa, I'm doing the intro. Just because you don't have a fancy intro to your Get Them Lips Wet, I have a fancy intro to mine.
Okay.
It's time to get those lips wet. It's I actually hired the same guy who does the Bill Nye the Science Guy. So yeah.
Oh yeah, because of your wide receiver.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's our running back.
Oh, he's a running back.
Yeah,
Whoops.
get it right.
Hey, I learned about his existence today. So.
From my thing. Was it from my?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, I did. Oh, nice edit.
Should. Hold on. I need to unblur my background so that when I show, it doesn't blur, so I can show you the drink.
Yes. You're gonna go second with your drink because we don't know what your drink is yet, and I think that's gonna be a nice surprise.
I don't even know how
we're gonna talk about this drink first, which is the drink that I had planned with Jordan.
And me.
It's called Juice Monster.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Juice Monster.
Okay.
Or Monster Juice, however you want to say it. But this is the bad apple flavor.
Brass monkey. That
you know the rules. Crack it near the mic.
Oh, oops.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you say it like that?
Nah, I didn't know that was a rule.
The drink is green.
Oh, I thought it'd be red.
I thought it would be red too, but I mean, I love green apple stuff, so this might be. Ooh, what?
Do you really?
I love green apple.
I hate green apple flavored stuff.
Do you not like sour stuff?
I like sour stuff. What does that have to do with green apple?
Green apple is like the sour apple.
No, there's sour apple and then there's green apple.
Wait a second.
There's two different flavors. When you go and get like a Tootsie Roll Pop or whatever, they have green apple and they got sour apple. Or sometimes they got sour green apple.
Is the green apple that you're talking about then, is it kind of like yellowish then?
I have no clue.
Because I hate yellow apples.
I hate yellow apples. I hate green apples. Red apples are where it's at.
Red apples are good. That's like all reliable.
There's no other
sour
type of
green apples.
Blech, blech.
Nah. Anyways, I'm gonna try this drink. Marcellus, say something funny.
I'm getting my lips wet. Hello, this is my thoughts as Isaac William Jensen. Okay, take another sip. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of wet. We're actually not going to tell you at all what it tastes like. It's just a get your lips wet segment. So my lips are wet.
Yep. that definitely gives me sour apple vibes, I think.
Green? Sour green apple?
Or
yellow apple or red apple.
Well, okay. So I actually think most energy drinks, in a sense, have a sour taste to it,
Okay.
which
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah,
complaining.
probably.
I love
Yeah.
the sour in that. So that might not be what they're going for, anyways, because it does give red delicious vibes. So you
Ooh.
actually might like this. You
I
might
like
like
me a
this.
red delicious. Does
You
it
should
have
have
any
found one
like?
today.
Does it taste like apple juice? And any
Yeah,
like have a
yeah,
little bit of apple
yeah, it
juice? Okay.
does. Yeah, yeah.
I love me
Um,
some apple juice.
I mean, I guess it's like their juice line. So, um,
Can we
I
see
guess
the can? Can we
this
see the
is
can?
like legit their attempt at apple juice. It
Who
says
that
bad
girl on
apple
there?
right at the top. I don't know. Some
Probably Eve.
honestly, yeah. Oh my
I'm,
gosh.
I'm not
You're
joking.
so smart. You're
It's
so
probably
smart.
Eve.
That's crazy.
just just saying. They trying to get you. They're like, oh, we
So
got him.
yeah,
He posted
forbidden
it.
fruit in a can. Crazy.
Just saying. Oh, Dave, you really like it. You over there drinking it.
I probably shouldn't. How much? How
By
much energy is in here?
275 caffeines. Milligrams is what I meant to say.
275 caffeines.
I meant to say
Where
milligrams.
is it? I feel like it's in a different spot on every brand. Where is it?
It's right there. Right there.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any other spot for it. It's got to be right there where you're looking.
Yeah, I'm looking at the nutrition facts, but like
Maybe there's no caffeine. Maybe it's just juice. Maybe that's the point. Does it say
there we go.
energy? Oh, no,
160 milli vanillies.
I was close. I said 170.
Did you?
No, I said 270. Only 100 off.
I think average is like 200 for these things.
Okay. I guess
what
it's my
what
turn.
is yours, sir? You want to do your intro again?
Get your lips wet with Marcellus Willoughby. Everyone, I'll record that. You can just put it. You can put it in there. I already opened it, so I'll. Wow! Did you hear me open that? For everyone listening without watching, that was me opening the drink. So this, I don't know why.
It took me a second to realize what you even did, and then I was like, "Oh wait, this man just made a can opening sound."
I'm just making noises, Coco Kiki, like just. Did you just open a can? Is that what you?
Oh yeah, that is what I did.
So
what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Barrow
beer,
non-alcoholic beer. Barrow. Barrow is a company founded by Tom Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the youngest founders. I found this out because I follow Tom Holland on Instagram, and he posted it about a year ago, like, "Hey, try out my Barrow brand, everything," and I'm like, And so I went to Target, and it was all over Target, like try the variety pack, all this kind of stuff. Well, this is actually one of the newer flavors he just came out with. I just got it in the mail the other day. So this is my first time trying his double tasty West Coast style IPA. And so you guys are getting the first taste with me over here on Get Your Lips Wet. He actually has a new collaboration that just came out today with, and this is going to be so cool for people who know Marvel.
RDJ.
You saw that, yeah, with Happy.
I did.
His coffee brand. It's Happy beer together, and I'm like, hold on a second. We got Spider-Man and Tony Stark doing a thing. So
I love how you said Tony Stark.
Tony Stank. So I'm gonna try it right now. Cheers, Clinky.
Yeah.
I spilt it.
I spilled mine too.
I spilled it on my shirt.
What'd you think?
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Tom Holland, hold on a second. That's pretty good.
So all of his products are alcohol free?
Yes. Yep. He doesn't make anything alcoholic because I'm pretty sure he struggled with alcoholism in the past, and he has family members that struggled with that too. And so he wanted to create something that wasn't an
Well, he's
alcohol.
English, so.
What that mean? They're
Oh,
alcohol.
the
They're
people over
alcoholics?
there, you're allowed to drink at 16, man.
Oh, what? I didn't know that. I knew he was British, but I didn't know about the 16. Um, he said he created this brand not to be an alternative, but to be an additive. Like, I don't want to just have an alternative to beer. I want it to be, we're going out for a beer, I'm getting Barrow. Um, and this one is really good. Like, I couldn't describe it. Let me try one more time.
Does it taste like beer?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, it is
Then
like
I might like this.
I think you would. I think you would like this one specifically, the double tasty. He has another one over there. He has another one that I've tried. I almost said over there, like he's standing here. Like, thanks, Tom. Like, I have another
I
one.
mean,
in
I
my
wouldn't
refri-
blame you now that I know who you're talking about. I wouldn't blame you if you ultimately slept with him. So,
Whoa,
made
whoa,
love to him.
whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm kidding. I'm
man-
kidding.
I'm heterosexual, and I don't know how to spell that. So I was gonna spell it. No, he has
Hetero, sexual.
good job. Don't drink another. Don't take another drink.
You're right.
You already got your lips wet. He has another one that I don't like. It tastes 100% like beer, and I think you would hate it. This one is really good. Like, it almost has notes of like, I know this is gonna sound nasty, but almost has notes of like cedar.
Okay. You know what's funny? I love that you use the word notes
Well, that's what it is.
because that's what Jordan uses, and that's what I've used. But
Notes.
let me tell you about this one time where I had the podcast on in my mom's living room,
Okay.
and she heard Jordan describe something, and he used the word notes. And ever since then, she's thought that he was an absolute dork trying to be a food connoisseur professional because he used the word notes. And I love that you use the word notes.
Nah, don't tell your mom I use notes. She's gonna think I'm a dork. No.
Oh,
Mama
man.
Isaac cannot think I'm a dork.
I brought that to I brought that to Jordan. He's like, why is she so mean?
I love me
Oh,
some Mama
man.
Isaac. She's great.
She is great in small doses.
He said it, not me. That's his mom. I can't say that.
I love her. I love her. I
Sure,
could not
man.
move back in.
Sure, man. Yeah, man. All right, man. We heard you.
Hey, man. Hey, you moved multiple states away from your parents, so I don't want to hear it.
I actually never went back home.
Yeah, exactly.
I went from school, picking up my stuff from home, and went. They were like,
oh, man.
so actually, I went from school to living with my friend, in his apartment, rent free. The whole situation, and then I was like, I'm moving to Iowa, and they're like, we know. When are you coming home? And I said, when I come to pick up my stuff, and you drop me off at the airport. And they went, oh, and so they picked me up, dropped me off there, and actually, no, they weren't free. So my friend Josh took me home. I got my stuff. He dropped me off at the airport. And then I was in Iowa, and I said, hey, Mom and Dad. And then guess when I saw them again?
What?
When I got married. And I moved here in 2019. So 2 years. So I literally didn't see them the whole time. Graduated college, saw them when I graduated, didn't see them again until 2021.
Dang,
Yeah.
bro. If I ever did that to my mom, oh,
Hey man, it happened like that. Life happens.
like both my mom and my dad, they would probably say some smart stuff about like, we know you don't like coming around anymore, but we love to see you.
My parents have said that before. You know what I say? I
What?
don't. You're right. At least you know. At least you've caught on. I don't like coming around. I love y'all to death, but I hate it there. I'm gonna. I hate it here.
Oh, man.
Oh man, no, my
Uh,
mom has said that before. Like, I feel like you don't like calling me or coming around here, and I just go, I don't, and she
uh.
just doesn't know what to say. She's just quiet. She's like, and I'm like, what are we gonna do now? Like, what happens after this? You can't spank me. I'm miles away. Like, all I can do is hang up, and then there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh man, dude. For years, there's been talks of where will I live when I live on my own, you know, and it's becoming more real by the month as the months go by.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
And
day.
what's that?
I said I'm waiting for the day I get asked to help you move in, and I have to come up with some reason why I'm sick.
Dude, I'm really glad that you let me know that you want to help move because I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do just have like this dream of having like a team of homies. We just shell that out in a whole day, you know.
That'd be fun.
Um,
A
but
team of homies.
but like for several years, my mom's like, "Oh, you can live here, and then I can live in the place right next to you because that's for sale too." And I'm like, "No, okay, I don't want you to think it's okay to visit me every single day.
Right.
Like, relax. Like, I love you, but like,
I'm
oh
moving
man,
for a reason.
I don't want to like just have my guard up all the time." Like just chilling, playing video games, and I get like a knock at my door. Hey, do you want to go to the farmer's market? No, I don't. I
Oh,
don't, Mom.
you gonna live downtown?
No, I actually am looking at this place near the airport.
Okay.
And my mom's like, that's too far. That's near the south side. That's the ghetto. That's dangerous. I'm like, no, Mom, it's actually really affordable and really nice.
And very
And
close to Florida Cinema.
yeah, dude, I could walk there.
Oh, is that
Like,
close?
yeah, I was
Oh, I know
really
what you're
excited.
talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The ones off Park. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to get a spot there.
Wakanda Acres.
Oh, not those.
I know I'm joking. I know
Okay. Yeah.
that's not off Park.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's off Fleur.
Right.
But
Bleh.
Fleur. But yeah, the airport's there. My favorite cinema's there. Famous Dave's is there. It's got a gym, it's got a pool. I'm like, you know, a bachelor like me could just really live it up right
Go
there.
ham over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you don't eat ham, if you're listening and you only eat halal meat, then he can go beef over there.
Yeah. We're diehard Christians. We don't eat pork anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my bacon is made from turkeys.
All my bacon is made from swine. I mean, from bird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's do a couple segments before we get it out of here.
Okay.
Let's do what we learned this week. Marcellus, what did you learn this week?
I learned that if you are nice to people from the get-go, they're nice to you, no matter what. No matter what. If you give them respect, they give you respect back. Even if in the beginning they don't want to. You kill them with kindness. So many people have said that.
So
yeah, so many people have said like just kill them with kindness. You know, like I told you, I do door to door. I had a lady open the door and literally immediately go, I don't care what you're selling. I don't care what you're here for. I ain't buying. And I went, that's okay. You know, like I'm like, that's okay, ma'am. Here's my card. Not selling anything. We're just going to be out here. She goes, stop you there. I don't care. You're trying to pitch me. And I said, no, I'm not trying to pitch you at all. You don't want it. I said, whatever. You don't even know what I'm selling. I was like, you don't know what I'm offering. You don't know what I'm selling. You told me that. You don't want it. I just want you to have the card, and I want you to know that we're coming out here. That's it. And she goes, nope, stop. I get what you're trying. You're just trying to be nice, so I would listen to you. I said, ma'am, I'm not. I said, this is how I am. I'm just being nice because I'm a nice person. I'm handing you my card. I was like, and if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. I said, I'll take you off our list and I'll just walk away. And she goes, that easy? I said, yep. No fight back. You're not going to keep trying to like pitch me. I said, for what? You're already adamant about it. And she goes, oh. And her whole demeanor changed. And I said, all right. I said, God bless. And I start to walk away. And she goes, well, what are you here for? And I went, okay, well. And so I told her what why we're in the city, where we're coming through. And she was like, well, do some of my neighbors have it? I was like, almost every one of your neighbors have it. That's why I'm at your door. I said, we're different from every door-to-door person that goes literally to every door. I only go to certain doors that don't have it. We like it. That's the only. And she goes, oh, okay. Well, can I have your card? I'll think about it. I said, absolutely. Here you go. And I said, if I don't hear from you by Friday, is it okay if I stop by Friday? Yeah. I said, okay. And she's like, you know what? You were just a really nice gentleman. And I'm so sorry that I came off rude. I had a bad day today. And I said, well, tell me about it. And we sat there for 30 minutes while she told me about her bad day. I said, well, I'll keep you in my prayers. And she said, thank you. I said, absolutely. I hope it gets better. And she walked away.
That's awesome, man.
And so just kill him. Literally, like my dad says that to me all the time. Just kill him with kindness. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I can be.
I think what I want to mention, what I learned this week is kind of something that I'm learning right now, which is, Marcellus, you and I already know so much about each other. We have so much in common already.
Oh.
But like, what gets me excited is that I'm just now realizing that there's like a whole element of what we could talk about. Now, of course, we got to, have discretion, but you're a really, really, really nice salesman. And I'm a really, really, really nice salesman,
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool because I don't know, it's never going to be the main basis of what this podcast is.
Right.
But it kind of warms my heart that maybe one person over the next year or two, get to know who we are.
Yeah.
Also know that we're salesmen. And we have stories of us just being super nice as heck. and just like, we don't allow the negativity to change who we are.
Yeah.
You see, I never succeeded in going to the military. Like I tried to when I was like 20. But there was like this coworker that I had at the time. And he was like, it's going to get rid of your cheeriness. I took offense to that, man. Because, like, yeah, I still never went to the military, but I'd like to think no matter what you could throw at me, because I have God in my life,
that
I have that untapped flow of joy every day, and this might be a thing for you as well. Dude, I could be. See, the main difference between you and I is that you're door to door. I'm in the same spot. The people come to me,
Right.
But what keeps me going is I could even have like a slower day, like a low numbers day. But me being kind to people and then that affecting people.
Yeah.
I almost walk away feeling just as good as I did making a sale with someone else.
Yep.
Yep. It's like, it's super gratifying to just be the good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And prove someone wrong over what the label of a guy selling stuff is.
Yeah. You might be that. I say this to the guys all the time that I work with. You never know. You might be their turning point for having a bad day. They could be, or sorry, having a good day. They could be having the worst day. I've had people, I literally went to this person's house, knocked on their door. Lady opens the door full on tears. Like when I say full on tears, like literally, and this is gonna be funny, full on tears as if someone died. And I went, hey, I said, whoa, are you okay, ma'am? Hi, what are you doing? What are you here for? And I'm like, no, what I'm here, I literally said this. I said, what I'm here for does not, I said, doesn't matter. What, are you okay? And she's like, no, yesterday my husband died.
Wow.
And I'm like, whoa. And she's like, and I'm right now making funeral arrangements. My daughter's here, and now you're knocking on my door, and I was like, and she said, like, can I have a card? I was like, I don't even want to give you a card. I'll just come back, like, I'll come back in a month or something. And she was like, thank you. Why are you being this way? And I said, because what I'm doing, I said, my job means nothing compared to what you're going through right now. So I can put that to the side. There'll be time for me to do my job later. I can put that to the side and be and I said this, and if you knew where I worked, this is not much. They don't like us talking about this, but I don't care. I told her, I said, I'm a child of God, and God comes first before my job, before my wife, before my life. God comes first. And she went, she's sniffling. She's like, I believe in the Lord too. And oh my, like, thank you. And I was like, let me pray for you. So I prayed for her. Well, her daughter comes out and she's like, Mom, I have, what he works for, and I think you should get it. And I think Dad would have wanted you to have that so that you can keep watching the Chiefs play and blah, 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 because what they had was not working for them. And so literally, like, we just had really good conversation. She stopped, I made her laugh and she stopped crying. And even her daughter was like, thank you so much for being here. And I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
they got signed up. And and honestly, I was like, I don't even care, like, about them signing up for services. I was like, I cared that I was able to pray for this person and make her and cheer her day. Like, me coming home to say to my wife, she always asks me, how many people to get signed up? And I tell her that day only had one person. And it was that person right there. And it came with a story. And I was able to tell my wife. My wife was so proud of me. And we sat and we thanked the Lord that I was able to have that and come home. And it was like, that was the end of my day, was her. And that I will remember for the rest of my life. And so, like you said, like what you said, being able to be nice, and it's not even like being nice, it's just being who we are. Like, it's just showing them how Christ loves the world. Like, it's
man.
unconditional love. And I've had people literally say to me, why are you the way you are? People on the doors literally like, why are you like this? And I say, it's just who I am. It's how Christ made me to be. And they just look at me like, huh. I had one person tell me, they literally said, I'm not a Christian, but like, that is, he goes, I'm not a Christian, but that is who I would expect Christians to be like.
Dude,
and
that's awesome.
And I literally was like, oh, like, I had to go humble myself before the Lord. I was like, oh gosh, let me run to the car real quick. Like, oh no, Lord Jesus, it's all you. Like, like, I just felt so bad because I'm like, no, they shouldn't be like me. Like, that's not it. But but that's what it's supposed to be. And so it's just, and hopefully, people can see that through podcasts, even hearing it. Like, hopefully they can hear that. They know, they can see who we really are and how our hearts are. And yeah.
That's really cool, bro. I think this is just, a window of what is to come for a while. It's really exciting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Will Too Many Words podcast turn into Hope Core? That's crazy.
Oh my Lord. I can just
Positivity Core?
I can just imagine you like what you and I just went back and forth talking about, someone posting on TikTok with the little like music.
Yeah. That's so good.
Oh my Lord. That would crack
in an
me
alternate
up.
universe where people actually listen to us.
We have millions of listeners. What are you talking about?
We got millions of listeners. Yeah, but
my dog even listens to us. He's literally sitting right there this whole episode.
live audience.
He's been sitting right there staring at me like this. And I don't even know if they could see that because I wasn't talking when I did that. He's looking at me like this. So I'll talk while I'm doing it, but he's looking at me like this with the Forrest Whitaker eye. Forrest Whitaker. You know who that is. If not, put an image up. I don't even know who edits this, but put the image up.
Yeah, James can put something in post. Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker eye like that. Forrest Whitaker. They got.
That's fun.
Oh man!
Oh goodness.
What's another segment? I'm sorry.
What's another segment? Oh, yeah, dude, another segment.
What I learned, I did that. You did that.
Hot takes. It's a hot take segment.
Hot takes. I got
a hot take.
Let's hear it.
I definitely got a hot take. This whole alternative Christian halftime show idea, I think it's stupid.
Okay, I just heard something about that today, and I thought it was fake, but apparently it's real. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like I get it, like sure, like gonna make us. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a complete 180 from what we were just talking about. But I'm like, sure, if they were like Forrest Frank is gonna do the halftime show, I'd be like, oh, cool, man, like good for him. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be the first one to say, let me get Kendrick again. Like I'm sorry. If they were like Lecrae, I'd be like, nah, man, don't put Lecrae up there. Forrest Frank, maybe.
You don't think so?
I like Lecrae, but I'm a huge Andy Mineo person. So if you put Andy Mineo up there, then I'm be like, all right, hold on a second,
dude. I think the regular football watcher is not ready for Andy Mineo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can't stop me. Hey, can't stop, won't stop. Take that. Hey,
when it takes that.
Come on, now, I would literally be like I'll be killing it,
dude.
I can't do that with Forrest Frank. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Imagine, dude, an Andy Mineo halftime show. He plays Coming In Hot, and then 200 million people are just like, that's the guy who does that song.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like, wait, we know that song, Coming In Hot. Hey, like a fajito. Hey, right where I live. I'll be jamming. I'd be going off. I'd be like, all right, that's one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen.
But
I don't know about the whole alternative joint. I don't know about all that.
My problem is at what point are you missing the point?
Right.
Right. Where are we getting too far from why we do this? Right. Where are we getting too far from why you guys decided to make Christian music?
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started. That could be a whole podcast.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
You know what? That might be what we talk about next week if Jordan's not showing up.
Even if he does show up.
I'll put him up to speed. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. How about that?
Because this is so weird. I was literally just thinking about that today. I was like, why do we make Christian music anymore? Are we doing this to be famous? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Yeah, that's my hot take. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. I love Christian music next to more than the next guy, but oh
yeah, I work in it. It's the industry that I'm in.
But there's some artists where I'm like, bro, some of the things you say is like, are you sure you're not a secular person? Are you sure? And it's okay if you are. There's no judgment whatsoever. But why are we making music then? What we doing it for the Lord?
We need a refresher on the motives.
Right. Right. Write that down. That's gonna be Hope Core. We need a refresher on the motives. That's write that crap down. Jeez.
Yeah.
My bad. That's why I said that would be one for next week because
Yeah,
y'all better tune
let's
in.
put a pin in it then.
Yeah, y'all better tune in because I'm about to go off.
The first podcast episodes with continuity, I tell you what.
Jeez.
To be continued. Marcellus, you did this last week. Last thing we do is we dedicate the episode to someone. Who or what do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be that guy who does it. But I'm going to dedicate this episode to my wife because without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't even be in Iowa, really. And so I wouldn't even be a part of this podcast. I wouldn't even know Isaac William Jensen Johnson III. I wouldn't know. And so I dedicate this to her because she's upstairs right now, probably dead asleep, or probably hearing me scream and what? And she's probably like, oh, he's having so much fun. And she's allowing me to do this. I dedicate it to her. Thanks, babe. Thanks for bearing our child.
So I dedicate this episode out to Peacemaker, the TV show I binged all day today.
Ooh, I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, is it good?
It's really good. You know,
Okay.
if you're a James Gunn fan,
Okay.
you're gonna love it. You know.
Okay. You know how I am when it comes to film. Sinners, what are you doing?
Well, you know, you loved Superman, and that's a James Gunn film.
I love Superman. That's an understatement.
Have you seen season 1 of Peacemaker?
No, I haven't seen Peacemaker at all.
Okay, so it's when it comes to Christian tolerance, you're gonna need some.
Oh, okay. I'm when it comes to film, I'll say this so everyone knows. Everyone knows where I stand on film. Graphic imagery, nah. Sorry. I will never watch Game of Thrones, stuff like that. Like, sorry. That's just you're just throwing us sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But if something's like rated R, like I always check the parents guide before we watch movies and stuff. And if it's like language, like language is language. I
can do language.
Right,
I can do violence.
My experimental video class professor, Mr. Garcia, love him. He literally said he was like, if Christians want to make movies, film, all that, you have to watch film. And if something is rated R, like he said this, if it's gonna have nudity, don't watch it. Obviously, don't watch that. But he's like, some of the best Christian films that we know to date is because they watched secular movies that had curse words and stuff in it, that they could really know the world and then make these movies. And it's like, but if you're so sheltered that you're like, oh, I can't even watch that, it has the F word 4 times. You should, and you want to make movies and stuff, I think you should pick a different profession. You're not going to know the world and be able to make movies about the world that is in a Christian sense if you don't watch worldly movies. So like, or TV shows. So like Peacemaker, if there's gore, if there's language and stuff, viewer discretion is advised. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it literally probably says that viewer discretion is advised. I'm old enough and more wise and everything to know I'm not going to say those words. I'm not going to say some of the jokes they say if they're talking about, you know, blah, blah, blah kind of jokes. I'm not going to say that. But if it's a beautiful masterpiece of a movie or a show, I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to be able to come back here and say, yeah, it was really good. Like yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I don't think anyone should watch it if they don't like this, this, and this. But if you are okay with that, then watch it. Like how you said. So I'm all for it.
It's not excessive, but there's nudity. Okay, so there is nudity.
Dang,
but it's not every episode.
Then I ain't watching it.
I respect that out of you, by the way.
Sorry.
I cannot pinpoint season 1 too much.
Okay, I'll look it up on Parents Guide.
There are a couple sex scenes in season 1.
Okay.
But I'd probably say that there's an episode and a half that you just need to absolutely stay away from,
Okay.
which is episode 1. And it's like the second half of episode 1 for season 2.
Episode. I was like episode 1, season 1. They came out. Shoot.
No. Season 2 is. Yeah.
Okay.
The second half of episode 1, season 2 is that there is an, which is crazy.
Okay.
And then you see. What's that?
I was gonna say that's how The Boys was.
Yes.
I saw season 1 was great, and then season 2, I was like, "Whoa!"
So you saw The Boys?
I stopped after season 2.
Okay.
Hold on a second. They're getting raunchy, and then apparently season 3 there was not even a single thing of nudity. So I was like, "Oh, whoa, maybe I can watch that." But yeah, season 2, I was like, "Whoa!" Especially the one superhero or villain he is. No.
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as The Boys.
Okay.
But there is one in the first episode of season 2.
Okay.
And then in episode 2 of season 2, you kind of see the aftermath of it. So you do see naked people sleeping and waking up and stuff like that.
Well, I'll skip it. I'll skip that episode.
After that whole part, there's nothing.
I'll skip that episode then.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, so this episode goes out to Peacemaker.
There you go. Peacemaker.
Yeah. I just wanted to pick something so isolatingly stupid from your wife, You pick your wife, the love of your life. I got this TV show that I just got caught up on. So
there you go.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So 1, 2, 3, amen.
Yeah. Let's do it on 3,
1,
baby.
2, 3.
Amen.